Hey, what's going on? Aaron here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out Linkvertise, okay, this website right here, and maybe you're wondering, is this a good way for you to make money? Is this a waste of time? How much money can you really make by sharing links? I'm going to cover all that in this specific video, okay? Now, at any time, if you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month, 100% from home, just click the link below and I'll share with you my favorite strategy. Now, on this channel, I've literally reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money on the internet, and some of them are really good, some of them are so-so, but a lot of them I've reviewed, unfortunately, are a big waste of time. So let's check out Linkvertise to see how this stacks up against all the other money-making opportunities online, alright? Now, Linkvertise is basically a link shortening service that will allow you to generate a little bit of income when people actually click on your link, right? So there's a whole bunch of, this category or this niche market where you can shorten your links, right? So you can, redirect people to basically anywhere you want. You can redirect them to your YouTube video, to Google, to a specific ad, to maybe, an article on your blog or whatever you want. And what happens is you will take that link and you will shorten that link using Linkvertise, and when people click on it, Linkvertise will pay you a teeny weeny bit of money, okay? Now, we're going to talk about the pros and cons and how much Linkvertise pays and that sort of thing. So let's see if this is a good way to make money online or not, alright? So if you come to Linkvertise, right, it's publisher.linkvertise.com. It'll say here that you can earn money online now, share your links, earn money on every visitor who clicks on your link. It's very simple, right? So when you click on make money now, it will ask you to register, and you can register from anywhere in the world, which is pretty cool, okay? And once you've registered, this will be the back office basically, all right? And once you come into the back office, make sure you change to English because this is a German company, right? And on the, you can edit your payouts, and you can check out the affiliate program if you want, where you can recommend people into the program as well. You can get paid a little bit extra there, right? But the main thing here is to create your link, okay? So once you click on create link, you would basically set your target URL, your target link. Now, you need to send people to a specific thing that you want that is relevant for you to shorten a link so that people will be willing to click on it, right? So here's the thing. You can share your link anywhere. It really depends on how you use the internet. You can, put it on your social media profiles like TikTok, like Instagram, like YouTube, for example, right? You can also, let's just say you have a Minecraft channel. You can, create a link and send people, in different directions. Wherever you want to send them, basically, you can, using the shortener. You can even, post it in forums and social media and things like that. But you have to be very careful, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to spam your link on social media. If you spam your link on forums or social media, sometimes you can get banned because these social media platforms don't want spam, okay? So yes, you can create a little bit of money, and we'll talk about how much in a second when people click on your link, but you don't want to be spamming the internet, because that's the quickest way for you to get banned, and you're not really going to make money that way, okay? Now, once you put your target URL in, the next few steps is basically going to ask you to customize your link. Do you want to make it look nice? Do you want to add pictures? Do you want to add a description? That kind of thing. Do you want to show ads before people are able to, get redirected to the actual link? Things like that, okay? And depending on what kind of options you pick will depend on how much extra money you can make, all right? So the more hoops you put in front of people, that means if you want to, so let's put it this way. If you've got like a YouTube channel and you say, hey, click the link below and I'm going to share with you the opportunity that I use to make money online, or whatever it is, right? Or the best way for me to lose weight, or the best way for you to lose weight. And then they click on that link and there's a whole bunch of stuff that they have to click through. Unfortunately, it's not going to be great for the user, but Linkvertise will pay you a little bit more money, okay? So that's kind of the weird thing here, okay? So it's not a great experience for your user, and I'll show you this in a second. All right, but you will make a little bit more money with Linkvertise. But then the question remains, are you going to continue to make a lot of money if you put a lot of hoops in front of people before they can get redirected to where they want to go, okay? So let me show you what the link actually looks like. So this is my link here that I created, all right? And I would share your link. I wouldn't share the profile link. I would share the link itself, right? And the link itself isn't really, it's not that nice, to be honest, right? It's kind of like link-target.net / a bunch of numbers, and then / and then whatever your URL is, or whatever you decide to put. And I put this as a test, right? So I'm gonna I'm gonna copy this and I'm going to pop it up here to show you what this actually looks like. So this is the link that you might share if you decide to use a link shortener like Linkvertise, which is actually a very ugly link, right? So it's not a nice looking link, unfortunately. So this could be, again, in a forum, on social media, maybe on your Minecraft channel, on your YouTube channel. You know, after you've said, hey guys, if you want to check this out, click this here, and you're going to be able to see how to lose weight, you know, get my tools on you know, the best outfits for Minecraft, or you know, this is my YouTube channel that's going to show you how to XYZ, for example. Now they click on this, they press, you know, they click on the link, and this is actually what happens. It's going to load up. It looks kind of like this, right? So, you know, it's a little bit weird. And then they're going to see a whole bunch of ads. Okay, now this is very normal for link shorteners, by the way, because this is how they make money. They make money by showing people ads, right? So the first thing is you see this kind of board on the top, which I think is a bit weird, all right? But this is kind of an ad for them. Okay, so this is a Linkvertise ad. People click here and it'll redirect them to Linkvertise. There's a huge banner here which kind of, you know, is very distracting, right? And then this is basically what I created. Okay, now I'm linking people to Google as a test, just to show you guys how this works, right? And they need you to put in the title. So I put, this is a search engine that will help you get different search results, blah 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 blah. You can put a different picture here if you want. I put this as a test, and then you know, they can click over here where it says, you know, get this test. Okay, now I think that's pretty cool, because you're basically leading people towards your thing, right? Now if I scroll down, okay, you're going to see that there's a bunch of other ads, right? But the nice thing is that they don't need to really see that before they see the actual link. But it can be a bit confusing, because if somebody clicks on this link, so let's just say this is the link you're sharing, right? And maybe you're sharing it on Facebook, or you're sharing it on TikTok, and maybe you just did a TikTok video, and after your TikTok video you're like, alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this content. If you want to find out a little bit more about how you can get, you know, this particular sweater that I'm wearing right here, or whatever your TikTok video is about, right? Click the link below. I'm going to show you how to get that. They click on that link, and then they land on this page, which can be very confusing, right? So they've got to read through all this, and it's not super clear where they actually need to click. They need to click this orange button right here. They might miss that. Some people might miss that. Okay, I mean, you could write here, you know, click this link here to get my sweater if you want. But it could still be a little bit confusing for people, and then they see a whole bunch of ads, which is very distracting, right? So let's just say they decide to click on your link, right, to get your sweater. They don't go straight to the sweater or where you're trying to redirect them. They'll see another bunch of ads. You see how it says here, choose and complete to, you know, blah 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 blah. Again, very distracting for your user, right? So if they click here, you know, skip, it shows them another ad. I'm gonna click here, skip. It's gonna show them another one. I'm gonna click here, skip, show them another one. It's very annoying. Skip. I'm not interested. I'm gonna click here, skip, and then finally it redirects them to where you want to redirect them to Google in this example, right? So you can see that yes, this is a potential way for you to make money, but your users that are clicking on your link, they got to jump through a lot of hoops before they can actually get to the final link, which does a few things, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I think this will annoy a lot of people. You know, people clicking on your link, they see a whole bunch of ads, they have to jump through a lot of hoops before they click on your link, so it annoys people. Second of all, I think it reduces your good reputation online, right? So if you're a content creator, if you've got some sort of social media channel or network, or you're just posting this on, you know, occasionally on your Facebook or your Instagram, for example, it's gonna piss your users off, all right? Because your followers or your users are gonna be like, why is this person using this crappy link shortener, you know, that shows me a whole bunch of ads? And if, you know, if they click on your link one time, that's fine. But if they click on it a second time and a third time, and they might realize that I'm not going to click on this person's link anymore because I keep getting shown ads. So it's going to annoy people, right? And so I think it reduces your reputation online, which is not great. Okay, so it's you know, you have to weigh up the pros and cons of doing something like this, right? Sure, you can make a little bit of money from it, but you know, is this going to be a good user experience for your audience that's clicking on your stuff? I don't think it is, right? Now, the thing about Linkvertise is it does have a slightly nicer flow than a lot of other link shorteners that I've tested and reviewed, okay? So this one is not so bad. Yeah? At least, you know, it comes to this, yes, you see some ads and stuff like that, but it gets to the link pretty quick. I've tested some link shorteners where it's just super bad. Like, they basically can't even get to the final destination, URL that you're trying to send people to. If that's the case, I wouldn't even use them at all. Linkvertise is a little bit better. It's still very distracting, but at least people can get to the final URL destination that you're trying to send them to, okay? Now the big question is how much money can you make from this, all right? So if you decide, okay, Aaron, I understand I shouldn't be spamming this. Yes, it can be a little bit annoying for my user base because there's a lot of ads and they've got to jump through a lot of hoops before they get to the final destination URL, but I still want to use it. How much money can I really make, okay? So on average, you can make between $5 and $10 for every 1,000 clicks, okay? So I'm going to say that again. Because the traffic, you get paid depending on where the traffic comes from, whether it comes from the US or Canada or Asia or Germany or Europe or France, it doesn't matter, right? Linkvertise pays you a different rate per click depending on the country, all right? But on average, if you're sending 1,000 clicks to your link, that means there are 1,000 people clicking on this particular link right here, all right, on your share, your link share, all right, you will earn between $5 and $10 for 1,000 people. Now, you might be thinking, well, 1,000 people, that's very easy, right? Actually, it's not. It's quite difficult to get 1,000 people to actually click on your link, all right? And so if you don't have a following, if you're not a content creator already, if you're not an influencer, if you're not a marketer, it's gonna be pretty difficult for you to get 1,000 clicks on your link, right? If you're just a normal, user online, if you just have your regular Facebook account, Instagram account, things like that, to get 1,000 people to click on your stuff, it's pretty hard, okay? So, unless you're an experienced marketer or influencer or you already have a following, you're probably not going to make that much money by people actually clicking on your link, right? The other thing as well is if you are someone who's a content creator, you already have a reputation, do you want to be really using, a link shortener like Linkvertise that kind of gives them not the best user experience? I mean, you've seen it, right? It's not super great. Like, I personally wouldn't use this, honestly. Yeah, I've got a big following. I create a lot of content. I would never use a link shortener like this because I think it's just too distracting for my users and they're gonna get pissed off, all right? Just for a little bit of extra money, is it worth it? I don't think so, all right? Now, sure, you could go onto your Facebook and just kind of, go into different groups and post your different links and you'll get a few people clicking your links. But the problem is, like I mentioned earlier, social media websites like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, they're very smart. The algorithm's very clever, okay? And if they see this link, the same link being posted over and over and over and over again, they're going to flag your account for spam and then they're going to ban you. And you're going to lose your accounts. So you might not want to do that, all right? Now, if you still decide that you want to use Linkvertise, they pay out through PayPal, direct transfer, ACH in the US, and they also send out Amazon gift cards as well, all right? So they do pay out, occasionally, right? We'll talk about that in a second, right? But those are the different ways you can get paid, okay? Now, I checked them out on Trustpilot because I want to make sure that, at the current time of recording this video, are they still popular? What are people saying about it? Okay, now they've got 545 reviews, 3.1 star. That's not very high, okay? Now they've got quite a lot of 5 stars, but they have a lot of 1 stars too, all right? And a lot of the 1 stars are happening more recently. And the main thing that people are saying in the 1 stars, right, are that basically they're just not getting paid. People are not able to withdraw their money, or there's some sort of glitch and they don't get paid the right amount of money, and it looks like Linkvertise is holding back a lot of the commissions, a lot of the payout, and that's not that great, okay? So if you look at this, look, biggest scam ever, all of the reviews are fake. I completed my payout submission, they told me to wait 3 days. I contacted support, the support is really shit. They reply once a day, they told me my account is under investigation, no reply, no withdrawal, blah, 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 blah. Basically didn't get any money, okay? No payout after 21 days. Linkvertise being a paid website is BS. Basically, can't get their payouts right here. Sketchy business, please avoid, right? Free credit system is garbage. Basically, the downloads aren't working properly. It says they're always stealing publishers' income, okay? Because they say that your traffic is invalid, right? So basically, a lot of the people that are complaining have been very recent. It's been at the time of me recording this video. It says that they're stealing money from the publisher. It says that your traffic is invalid. You know, they don't pay anymore, right? So again, it's like, well, they used to pay. And there are situations, if you look at the 5-star, there are situations where people say that no, they you know, they're a great company, they do get paid, blah 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 blah. I like Linkvertise, okay, and this is pretty recent, all right. It's legit, blah blah blah. You get paid and stuff like that. But some of these are pretty old, to be honest. 2022. All of the recent ones, which are negative, are current. Okay, so I would say that Linkvertise probably at the time of recording this video, they're going through some issues. All right, and they're not paying a lot of their people, or they're not paying as much, or people's accounts are getting banned because they're saying that there's something wrong with the account, or the traffic is not legit, so they're not able to pay out. So again, if you're using this account and you've decided, you know, after even everything that I've mentioned on this video, the disadvantages of using link shorteners, okay, even though you can make some money from this if you decide to move forward with that, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like Linkvertise is paying out their people, which can be a real problem because the whole point of using a link shortener is to make a little bit of money, right? So if you're not even able to withdraw your funds, what's the point of using it? Only you can decide whether you want to use this or not. I highly recommend not using a link shortener because of all the reasons we spoke about earlier, right? It's difficult to get clicks. You can get banned on social media if you're not careful. It's a bad user experience because they've got all sorts of ads. They've got to jump through so many hoops before they finally get to their final URL destination. And really, they don't really pay out that much. I mean, $5 to $10 on average for 1,000 clicks is very little money if you think about it. You know, trying to get 1,000 clicks is a lot of work, okay? There are much better ways for you to make a lot more money than to spam link shortener links all over the internet. All right, but if you want to check them out, linkvertise.com. Now, if you're here watching this video right now, maybe you are looking for a way to generate income on the internet. On this channel, I've reviewed hundreds and hundreds of all sorts of different strategies, and out of all of them, I still think there's one strategy for an absolute beginner, someone who has no experience, to go from zero to their first $5,000 to $10,000 a month online. If you'd like to check out that strategy, I've got a free masterclass. You can just get access to it here by clicking the link right below this video. Hope you enjoyed this review of Linkvertise and hope to see you on another video review. Take care and all the best.